What's up, everyone? It's Snapper77. We're just having a look at the previous war we were in. It was up against Doom of Shroomz, I believe it was. It was a pretty easy war for the most part. We were a little bit higher overall. They were they didn't really place for diversity or anything like that. And I don't know why alliances don't go with diversity. It's, to me, you can't leave points on the board. Every point counts. And here we're in the first match there, building up a couple poise charges, get a combo in, and going for another parry, and that's it. Stark enhanced Spidey sure makes AW pretty easy for the most part. Match 2, I was thinking skill, they're not using diversity. It's probably going to be, you know, like Taskmaster or Civil War Black Panther. Was kind of surprised on this one who it turned out to be. I was checking the profile to see what they had there. I'm thinking, yeah, it's got to be like Civil War, Panther, Black Panther, something like that. And then it ended up being Gwenpool. So I was like pleasantly surprised because I'm like, okay, here we go. Just a couple of hits and a couple of parries, and it's going to be all over. Took a little block damage there, missed a parry, but oh well. And that was it, just like that. The next one was my biggest concern on my path. It was a all or nothing node, and it was Mystic. And I'm thinking, man, that's probably going to be Mordo. It's got to be Mordo because all or nothing, he's got the power gain. And I'm trying to think, do I want to use Blade or do I want to use Stark Enhanced Spider-Man? I'm thinking with Spider-Man, if he gets that, you can't parry him to get off his heavy, so he won't be able to use his power drain. I was trying to think, could I take, I got spammed there with a text from my wife. I don't know why I didn't have notifications off there. I always turn my notifications off for AW fights. Yeah, there I go right there, turning the notifications off, putting on Do Not Disturb. But yeah, I ended up going with Stark Enhanced Spider-Man because I was thinking he could get him down faster than Blade. Because I needed to get him down before he got to L3. So I went with Stark for sure on this one. Yeah, and it did end up being Mordo too, so I was like, oh man, get my 5 hits off there. I'm thinking I gotta build up some charges. I didn't want to do that parry. So built up a poise there. Oh, he's got the power gain going now, so I'm like, oh, I gotta get that up. I gotta get that off. So I'm trying to land a heavy, and then he combos me there, and I'm like, oh, so I started to panic a little bit. As he's got the full power meter there. I'm just like, oh, I gotta get him down. I gotta get him down. And I was able to get to my L2 and get him down before he could drop his L3. So I wasn't too excited about that match, but I was glad to get it down. I mean, I took a couple hits in that, but it's all right. He's still got lots of health. Yeah, I'm out of energy here for a little while, so I had to wait. I'm back later on. Wanted to make sure, I always make sure I take my time when I select my gates. The worst thing is when you take the wrong path. This was Mutant. I was like, I'm sure it's got to be, I couldn't even move there. It was still linked. I was like, oh well. So later on, back in. I was thinking it was a Nightcrawler because they didn't go with diversity. So I'm thinking it's got to be a Nightcrawler for sure. Just bring in Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, build up some poise charges, and drop him as quick as I could. That was the plan here. Yeah, getting back to the diversity, I don't know why alliances choose to not use diversity. It's really like every point counts now. Like wars are decided by diversity and attack bonus. So you want to get every attack bonus you can. You want to get max score every fight. I believe if you're going into a fight and you're low health, you pretty well, in my opinion, you should be topping up your health. It's better to do that than to risk having giving them a kill, and then what ends up happening is you go back in with your other champ. That's not really good for the fight anyways, but you're thinking, well, I don't want to use items, I'll get this guy down with another champ, and all of a sudden you end up down 2 champs, and then you're using a revive and then some health pots, and then you've just given them more kills. You know, that ended up being Nightcrawler here. I ended up getting rid of him pretty quick though, so Stark Enhanced Spider-Man handles Nightcrawler pretty good for the most part. I think I would have 1 or 2 matches left after this. I was the most nervous about the bleed node coming up. This one here, I was thinking I was probably going to be Mordo again or Magic or something like that. So I just, there was no all or nothing or anything, so I figured I'll go in here with Blade, knock this one out. But I was really concerned about the bleed node coming up. It had science on it, and I'm thinking it's probably Spider-Man. And the node has limber too, so I was like, oh, it's not going to be very good for Ghost Rider, but kind of got to go with it. Checking here, strike back. I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably going to be Magic. I think, yeah, it was ended up being Magic. I remember now it was Blade made pretty quick work of her. That's another thing that I don't get. Seems to be everybody's still continuing to place Magics and that everywhere. Magic's a mini boss, Magic boss, Magic's all over the map. Most people are coming out in AW and bringing Blade for the most part. I mean, it's easy kills, and you know, you're losing points on diversity for nothing. There's better champs you can put out there to block Blade, and you know, mix it up, get some diversity going on, and you probably get more kills. And that was a quick, easy match for Blade. I think I had to wait here a little bit. To wait for node to be taken down, and we're going into the bleed node, and I'm like, I was almost 100% sure it was going to be Spider-Man, or my other thought was it could possibly be Electro. You got to take Ghost Rider in with the bleed node. Then I was like, oh damn, it's Spider-Man. But I'm like, okay, I can do this, and you know, got off to a good start. But then I kind of screwed myself in this match because I burned so many parries early on that I couldn't. I got in trouble later on, and I couldn't use my lifesteal because I had no parries left. I was just trying to, you know, parry him, get a few judgments going, and I was actually pretty happy right now with how the fight had been going. And then right there I got caught. I was like, oh, I'm out of parries. So then I'm like, oh boy. So yeah, see, I went for the lifesteal on that parry, and then I knew I shouldn't have done that, but I thought I might get lucky, and now I'm in panic mode here. I'm getting hit, and I'm getting backed into the wall here. So I did that out of desperation. Yeah, missed again, and I was like, damn. And now I'm thinking, do I want to revive Ghost Rider? And I'm thinking, now Spider-Man's got, you know, his health is down pretty good. Stark Enhanced shouldn't take too much bleed damage, and my Stark Enhanced Spider-Man was pretty healthy at the time too, so I was pretty confident that I could get him down quick. And I didn't need Ghost Rider for the mini boss coming up. I had a Spider-Man mini boss coming up too, so, and then I had Blade for the boss. I never ended up getting a chance to fight the boss. By the time I come back on later on, everybody had already had the boss down. I was like, man. Yeah, see, it was pretty quick. See, even Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, you can use him on those bleed and poison nodes because he can make short work out of opponents on those nodes, and sometimes you can get some annoying champs to fight on there, and you know, take a little bit of bleed damage, but rather than lose a champ on a tough matchup, sometimes it's smarter to take Stark Enhanced. I've actually done that in the past too, is not use Ghost Rider and use Stark Enhanced Spider-Man just because he was full health and I knew it was going to be a good matchup for him. Yeah, here I was up against my Spider-Man mini boss on Unblockable L1. I was right around half health, and so I ended up using some boosts here. I don't like giving points on mini bosses, so I didn't want to. I wanted to get them down with full attack bonus. So I had a pile of boosts, so I burned a couple here. The plan here was just to build up my poise charges and get them down as quick as I can using parry and 3-4 hit combos to avoid the auto evade as much as possible. I think I backed in the corner a little bit here or there and I had to fight my way out a little bit. Missed the parry, but yeah, he still evaded there, but I was able to get out of the harm's way. Missed another parry. And the L1 there, that's beautiful, that auto evade. It makes fighting Spider-Man so easy. Yeah, look at that damage, 7,800 there. Wow. Like 19 hits to take the Spider-Man mini boss down. That's pretty good. And that's the end of our war there. We ended up winning. Like I said, I never got to fight the magic boss, but oh well. Well, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one.